What's up guys, welcome back to Software Knowledge Solutions, and today we're talking about Call of Duty Black Ops 6 and Warzone crashing to the desktop without giving you a notice why it's crashing to the desktop, or you are getting a black screen error, a DirectX error, or just in general you are getting errors where the game just doesn't want to launch at all. Now it doesn't matter where you are playing this game through, it doesn't matter if you're playing it through Battle.net like this, like how I'm playing the game, or you're playing it through the Xbox Game Pass, or you are playing it through Steam. This is for all users out there. Now, all you're going to need to do is follow my guidelines from the beginning to the end of my video, and you should be good to go. I'm going to try and make it short, sweet, and simple. Not going to make this video too long, and I'm going to show you the most easiest things that you can do to get this game up and running and make it work for you perfectly fine. Now, if the case might be where none of this works for you, you might be one of those people, you can just go ahead and email me over here. There's my email. You can just email me over there. I do charge a service fee. Don't just email me and expect me to do this for free for you, because that's not what I'm going to be doing. I do charge a service fee for fixing this game for you. You can pop me an email over there. Like I said before, I do charge a service fee because I have to add you to Discord and then go through your computer and then basically just guide you through everything, or yeah, it's a whole process. So that's why I do charge a service fee on this. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, hoping that this will help you, that I'm about to show you. Let's get straight into it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so the first one will be the Battle.net version. If you are a Battle.net user like me, all you're going to need to do is be on your Battle.net like this, just launch it, and then you're going to come to the options gear icon over here, and then obviously go to scan and repair. Now, most of the people will go to scan and repair, and it might say that there's a couple of files missing and stuff like that, and it will automatically repair it, and then it will say you can play. Then you click the play button, and it doesn't work. Now, this over here is a bunch of bullshit. It doesn't work at all. You can go ahead and Google this shit. It will not work. I know a lot of people are sitting out there scanning and repairing their files and doing this and doing that and doing this and doing that, and it still doesn't work. All right. So they'll go for check for updates and, game settings, all these things, and it still doesn't work for them. So this is not how you fix it, ladies and gentlemen. This is how you're going to fix it. And this is a fix for a lot of people. A lot of people are getting away with this fix over here. So you click on Show in Explorer, and then it's going to take you to where the game is installed. Now, mine is over here on this drive, as you can see here, this drive over here. And then it says Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, right? That's what I renamed it as. Yours will be called something else. Don't worry, I renamed that folder. Then it says Call of Duty Season 3 for dunks, even though we're on Season 4. This is when last I actually made a video for how to fix this game. It was last season, okay? Right, so as you can see, yours will be different over here, but you're going to come inside here, right, in this folder, and you're going to be inside this folder here. Yours won't be called Call of Duty Season 3 for dunks. It will just be called Call of Duty. Now you're going to take your mouse and come back once like this, and you'll see Call of Duty like this, and you'll see maybe yours will be might be smaller than mine or might be bigger than mine, depending on if you have single player, multiplayer, you have Black Ops 6, you have Warzone, you have every single Call of Duty installed basically in one folder, then it will be quite huge. And what I suggest you do is you just right click on it, rename like this. I'm going to rename this completely now to Season 4 because we are on Season 4 right now. So Season 4. I'm just going to say Call of Duty Season 4. I'm just going to put it in all caps just so that it looks a little bit better. All right, so do this. You can just type whatever you want to inside it, to be honest with you. So Call of Duty Season 4. I'm just going to leave it like that. And then once you are done here, just make sure that you know which drive it's on. So like SSD, M.2, hard drive, doesn't matter what drives you're using. Mine's all M.2s, but it doesn't matter what drives you're on, as long as you're on the correct drive where the game is installed, okay? Now, we just renamed this. You can, like I said, you can rename it to whatever you like. You can even type there, this game is fucked. Doesn't matter because the game is quite fucked, and a lot of people are getting frustrated because the game doesn't want to launch, doesn't want to work, or crashes to the desktop with giving no errors or DirectX errors. You get my point. Anyways, then you can fuck out of this. It will say install, or it will say locate the game. All right. Now, if yours doesn't say that, just come over here and go exit, and then relaunch your Battle.net, and then it's going to do this, and it's going to look like this: install or locate the game. You're just going to click on locate the game, and then you're going to come to your Call of Duty. Mine's still called Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. Yeah, don't worry about it. Yours will be called something else, but make sure that you go to the folder you just renamed, which is Call of Duty Season 4. Whatever you called it, click on it once, only once, and say select folder. Do not double click. I repeat, do not double click. Just go back once, hover over it, let it be highlighted, and say select folder. Then it's going to do this, okay? Give it a second. Just give it some time. What it will do is it will normally either immediately say play or it will do its. There we go. That's what I was waiting for. Now it's initializing, it's updating, and it's now basically rereading on your drive what you just did to the game. And this could make your game work just by doing this, just by renaming the folder. This could work for you. So just give it some time. Like you see, it says updating. So it's actually doing some updates. There's little files that go missing in your game, and that's how it gets corrupted and stuff like that. And that's why your game's constantly crashing or doesn't want to launch, or you're getting a black screen error or DirectX error, or all these errors that people are getting these days through Battle.net itself. This is how you fix it. Now, after you've done that and the game still crashes, then I do highly recommend, after doing that, right, and it still crashes, then go scan and repair. Because what it will then do is, now that you rename the folder and it updated the folder to a renaming it, what is basically going to happen when you say scan and repair, it will actually then scan and repair your new folder that you renamed properly. Because your old folder was already scanned, this one will be a new folder being scanned. Then I highly recommend you go ahead and do that. Then after the scan and repair and it still doesn't work, go to check for updates, give it some time, and then leave it, let it check for updates, and make sure that you just wait a little while until it says that it's updated. You'll see it say up to date, and you just click play, and you should be good to go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if this worked for you, smash that like button, leave a comment down below, subscribe to your channel for the new year. Let's move over to the Steam version. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so this is the Steam version over here. Now, I don't really play this game through Steam, but I do check it out to see if it has any issues of crashing and stuff like that. So like you see, it literally has like 6 minutes. This is just for me to launch and let the game run and see that it doesn't crash. Okay, so I have it installed on Steam, and this is how you fix it on Steam if you're a Steam user. You're going to right click where the game is installed, and you're going to go to properties. You're going to come inside here. Now, there is a launch option where you can go like this and say DX11. So you can run it in DirectX 11 mode, right? This is not a fix. Neither is it a permanent fix either. You will run into issues down the line. This could be a fix for you, or it could not. You can try it out and just leave it. Right? You can leave it as DirectX 11 to run through DirectX 11. It might be a fix, it might not, but it's not a full fix. But you guys can go ahead. It might even work for you, all right? But I don't use this. I don't do that. Go ahead and try it, though, all right? Go to installed files, and then you go to verify integrity of game files. Now, it's exactly the same as the Battle.net version, where you go here, and you go to scan and repair. It's the same thing as the Steam version. Verify integrity of game files. Scan and repair is exactly very similar to the Steam version where you say verify integrity of game files. Now, I do recommend clicking on this because then you could have some files that's corrupted, that became corrupted, and it will start downloading those small files, and your game could work after that. If you haven't tried this already, go ahead and try it out. Now, if it still crashes, ladies and gentlemen, through Steam, then go to browse where the game is installed. So as you can see, it's installed over here. That's where my game is installed. It's on a completely different drive. So this is where my Steam games are installed. Okay, so then you click on browse, and it's going to highlight the drive that it's on. Okay, yours might all be on one drive. It doesn't really matter, ladies and gentlemen. Just as long as you come to the same folder I'm about to show you right now. You come here at the top where it says Call of Duty HQ. Yours will also be called Call of Duty HQ. Trust me. You're going to go one back where it says common. Then you're going to see Call of Duty HQ. You're going to hover over it, and then that's the size of the game. Now, if yours is bigger or smaller, it doesn't matter, because everyone doesn't install the single player and then have multiple multiplayers and whatever the case might be. You get my point. Anyways, the main thing that you're going to need to do is you're going to right click here, go over here, and make a new folder called Call of Duty New. Just do that. Just do that. Call of Duty New. Refresh. You're going to come to Call of Duty HQ, and you have Call of Duty New. Come to Call of Duty HQ and come inside here. Click on anything inside here and press Control and A to highlight everything. Right click on it, say cut, and go back and go to Call of Duty New and go ahead and paste it inside there. You basically cutting it from the same drive over to a different folder or basically on the same drive. So it will go really quick. Okay, once you're done with that, then this is now where your game is basically moved to, and this should be now empty. All right, then you delete this folder, just delete it completely, and then you can minimize this not to get sidetracked or get lost. If you get lost or whatever the case might be, if you're not getting lost, you can close out of this, but I highly recommend rather just minimizing it. Okay, then close out of this, then right click on Call of Duty and then go to manage and say uninstall, and say uninstall. Now, don't worry, ladies and gentlemen, you did not just uninstall whatever your size is over here. It didn't uninstall it because you moved the files over to a different folder, and Steam doesn't know that. Now, you're going to say install, and you're going to install it to the same drive. Just go ahead and install it to the same drive, and then just wait for it to say starting download. Give it some time. Just give it some time. As soon as it starts downloading, okay, that's reserving the space, whatever. As soon as it starts downloading, you're going to hit the pause button. Okay, it is downloading. So now we pause it, right? Now it's paused. You right click on it. You go to manage, go to uninstall, and say uninstall. Now if we go back to that folder, so here's the folder, it will have made a brand new HQ folder that's empty. Then what you do is you go to the new folder that you made, go inside here, right click on anything, Control and A, highlight everything, right click on it, say cut, go back to the HQ folder that's now new created. It's newly created through Steam, paste it inside here, leave it in there, go back, go to the new folder you created and say delete. Now it's gone. Now you can fuck out of this, and then you can go ahead and go to install. You go to this over here, same drive. And then what it's going to do is it's not going to download anymore. It's going to verify the game files. You see, validating files. So it's not downloading the entire game. It's validating your files from overs to make sure that there's no corrupt files, that there's no files that maybe got a virus on it or anything like that. It could be that they have major corrupt files on your game, and that's the main reason why your game's crashing, why your game doesn't want to launch, why your game just doesn't want to work at all. This is going to take some time, ladies and gentlemen. It's really going to take some time. But once this is done, I highly recommend trying the game out after this and seeing if it works for Steam. Ladies and gentlemen, if this worked for you, smash the like button, leave a comment down below, subscribe to your channel if you're new here, and as always, I hope this helped you, and peace out.